Have you ever started your day feeling bloated, sluggish, or like your stomach just isn't cooperating? You're not alone. For many people over 60, constipation becomes a quiet, frustrating struggle. And the truth is, it's not just uncomfortable, it can drain your energy, cloud your mood, and make you feel older than you really are. It's one of those topics we don't often talk about, right? But let's be honest, it matters. Because how your gut feels can affect how your whole day goes. Whether you're planning to go for a walk, spend time with family, or simply enjoy your morning coffee, feeling backed up can take the joy out of it all. And if you've tried everything, more water, fiber supplements, even laxatives, only to end up feeling disappointed or dependent on pills, I want you to take a deep breath. Because today, we're going to talk about something a lot simpler and much more natural. Food. Not just any food, specific, powerful foods that can gently, effectively get things moving again. And the best part, they're delicious, easy to find, and you can start using them today. You see, after 60, your digestive system tends to slow down. Your body produces fewer digestive enzymes. Your muscle tone in the intestines weakens a bit, and your activity levels might change too. All of these can lead to constipation becoming more frequent and more stubborn. But the good news is, your diet can play a huge role in turning that around. It's not about eating less, it's about eating smarter. Let's begin with one food that might already be in your kitchen, but maybe not in your daily routine. That's prunes. Now, I know, they don't sound glamorous. Some people even laugh when they hear the word. But these little dried plums are a powerhouse for your gut. Why? Because they're packed with both soluble and insoluble fiber and a natural sugar alcohol called sorbitol. Sorbitol helps pull water into the colon, making your stool softer and easier to pass, without the harshness of over-the-counter laxatives. And this isn't just old wisdom from Grandma's cabinet, there's science behind it. Studies show that prunes are more effective than psyllium husk, one of the most common fiber supplements, at improving stool frequency and consistency. The best part is, they don't cause sudden urgency or cramps. They work gradually, gently, and naturally. You can eat them on their own, chop them into your oatmeal, or even blend them into a smoothie. Just a few a day can make a big difference. Now, let's talk about another amazing food, one that brings freshness, color, and crunch into your day. That's kiwi. Yes, the bright green fruit with the fuzzy skin. Not only is it refreshing and tangy, but kiwi is incredibly effective for digestion. 1 or 2 kiwis a day can significantly improve your bowel movements. And here's why. It's rich in both fiber and a unique enzyme called actinidin, which helps break down protein in your stomach, making digestion more efficient overall. Many people find that kiwi is gentle on the stomach and even soothing. Plus, it's full of vitamin C, which supports your immune system and keeps your skin glowing. So while it's helping your digestion, it's also giving your body a little boost from the inside out. And unlike fiber powders that can feel like a chore, kiwi is something you actually look forward to eating. Here's a simple trick. Keep a few ripe kiwis on your counter and eat one in the morning, maybe while you're making your tea. Let it be part of a new ritual, one that starts your day with care and color. It's the small, thoughtful habits that add up to big changes over time. And here's something else to think about. Eating these foods isn't just about relieving constipation. It's about reclaiming a sense of ease in your daily life. When your digestion flows smoothly, your energy rises, your mood lifts. You feel lighter, not just physically, but emotionally too. You're more likely to go for that walk, play with your grandkids, or enjoy your hobbies. And isn't that what we all want? Not just to get through the day, but to feel alive in it. So if you've been quietly struggling, feeling frustrated with your body, or just wishing things would go a little more smoothly, please know you're not stuck. You're not broken, and you're certainly not alone. With just a few simple, nourishing choices, you can support your body in doing what it already knows how to do. You just have to give it the right tools and the right foods. Let's keep going, because the next food is one that surprises a lot of people, and it's probably already on your shelf. So, what's this surprising food that could help get your digestion back on track? It's oats. Yes, good, old-fashioned oats. Not the flavored packets full of sugar, but plain rolled or steel-cut oats you can cook yourself. They're one of the most effective and gentle ways to support a healthy gut, especially as you get older. Here's why oats are so helpful. They're packed with a specific type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This type of fiber forms a gel-like substance in your digestive tract. That gel softens your stool, helps it move more smoothly, and also feeds the good bacteria in your gut. And when your gut bacteria are happy, you're going to feel better. In more ways than one: less bloating, better mood, even stronger immunity. You don't have to eat a huge bowl to get the benefits. Just a half cup of cooked oats in the morning, maybe topped with some chopped prunes or sliced kiwi, can become your body's new best friend. And it doesn't stop at breakfast. You can even make overnight oats with yogurt and fruit, and let them sit in the fridge until morning. Easy, tasty, and gentle on your digestion. And here's the thing, when you're over 60, you don't want to be relying on harsh pills to go. You want a system that works with you, not against you. Oats give your body what it needs to stay regular, naturally, without unpleasant side effects. Now, if you've ever felt like you're doing everything right, drinking water, staying active, eating plenty of fiber, and you're still feeling backed up, there's a chance your gut might need a little kickstart. That's where probiotics come in. And one of the best sources of natural probiotics, yogurt. But not just any yogurt. You'll want to look for yogurt that contains live and active cultures. These are the good bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium that help balance your gut microbiome. A healthy microbiome plays a major role in regulating digestion. It helps break down food more efficiently, keeps inflammation down, and supports smoother bowel movements. Try adding a small bowl of plain, unsweetened yogurt to your routine, maybe as a snack or as a base for your oats in the morning. You can stir in a little honey, berries, or even flaxseed to boost the flavor and benefits. Just make sure you're getting the real deal, not the sugary, overly processed stuff. Think simple, wholesome, and real. Now, some people worry about dairy upsetting their stomachs. That's fair. If regular yogurt doesn't sit well with you, there are wonderful non-dairy alternatives like coconut or almond milk yogurts that are fortified with probiotics too. You can still get all the gut-loving benefits without the bloating or discomfort. What's wonderful about probiotic foods is that over time, they help rebalance your gut in a way that's lasting. You may start noticing more regular bowel movements, less cramping, and even better mood and mental clarity. Because yes, your gut health and brain health are deeply connected. And before we move on, let's talk about hydration for just a moment. Fiber-rich foods work best when your body is well hydrated. If you're eating prunes, oats, and other high-fiber foods, but not drinking enough water, you might actually feel more constipated. Think of fiber like a sponge. It soaks up liquid. If you don't provide enough fluid, things can get dry and stuck. So make it a habit to sip water throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. A glass when you wake up, one before each meal, and a few more in between can make all the difference. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber if plain water doesn't excite you. It's a small change, but it can completely change how your digestion feels. As we continue this conversation, keep in mind your body has a remarkable ability to adjust and heal. Even if you've been dealing with constipation for years, it's never too late to support your gut and feel better. These foods aren't quick fixes, they're gentle, nourishing allies that work with your body over time. They restore balance. They rebuild trust with your digestion. And when you feel more at ease in your body, everything else gets easier. Your walks feel lighter, your mood lifts, your sleep improves. You begin to feel like yourself again. That spark comes back. Now, we've talked about a few key foods that help soften and move things along. But there's one more that often gets overlooked, and yet it's incredibly powerful, especially when added to your daily meals. That hidden gem is chia seeds. You might not expect something so tiny to make such a big difference, but these little seeds are a powerhouse when it comes to relieving constipation naturally, especially for people over 60. When you add chia seeds to water or any liquid, they swell up and form a soft gel-like texture, kind of like a pudding. That gel acts like a broom inside your digestive tract, gently sweeping things along and keeping your system moving without strain. But here's the real magic. Chia seeds are loaded with both soluble and insoluble fiber. The soluble fiber helps soften your stool, while the insoluble fiber adds bulk. That combination creates just the right balance for smoother, easier bowel movements. And unlike some fiber supplements that can feel harsh or unnatural, chia seeds work with your body, not against it. You don't need a lot. Just 1 tablespoon a day can do the trick. You can stir them into oatmeal, sprinkle them on salads, blend them into smoothies, or even mix them into a glass of water with a bit of lemon and let it sit for 10–15 minutes. It'll turn into a jelly-like drink that's actually quite refreshing and incredibly effective. and the benefits go beyond digestion. Chia seeds also provide a good dose of omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for your brain and heart. So when you're adding them to your meals, you're not just helping your gut, you're supporting your entire body. Now, let's talk about one last food that can really turn things around when it comes to constipation. And believe it or not, it's something many people overlook because they assume it's too sweet, not worth the calories. But that's a mistake because ripe bananas, especially ones with a few brown spots, can work wonders for your digestive health. Here's the thing. Bananas are rich in a type of fiber called pectin, which helps regulate the digestive process. They also contain natural sugars that feed the good bacteria in your gut, helping them thrive. When your gut flora is balanced, your digestion becomes more predictable, more comfortable, and much more regular. Now, not all bananas are created equal. If they're green and non-ripe, they're actually higher in resistant starch, which can be harder to digest for some people and may even worsen constipation. But as they ripen, their starches turn into soluble fiber and sugar, making them gentler on your gut. So that soft, spotty banana, that's actually the one your belly is waiting for. Try eating a ripe banana in the morning with breakfast, or slice one over a bowl of oats or yogurt. Not only is it easy and delicious, but it also gives your body a gentle push in the right direction. And sometimes, that's all you really need, just a little nudge. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Will these foods really help me? And that's completely fair. Everyone's body is different. But here's the truth: when you start giving your gut what it actually needs, it begins to respond. You don't have to live with that heavy, uncomfortable feeling every day. You don't have to keep guessing which foods are helping and which are hurting. These 5 foods: prunes, oats, yogurt with live cultures, chia seeds, and ripe bananas are all backed by real science and decades of traditional wisdom. They're time-tested, gentle, and incredibly nourishing. And the best part, they're all easy to find. You don't need to hunt down expensive supplements or go on a complicated diet. These are foods you can pick up at your local market and start adding to your meals today. No dramatic changes, no overwhelming plans. Just simple, delicious choices that help your body do what it's meant to do: feel good. It's not just about avoiding constipation. It's about what happens when you stop feeling stuck, sluggish, or uncomfortable. You start waking up with more energy. You feel lighter during your day. You start enjoying walks again, smiling more, maybe even sleeping better at night. You realize just how much your gut was holding you back and how powerful it is when you support it. So here's what I encourage you to do. Pick just one of these foods and try it consistently for a few days. See how your body responds. And if it feels good, add another. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Little by little, meal by meal, you're rebuilding a relationship with your body. One that's full of care, attention, and trust. And if you found this video helpful so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That tells us you want more content like this. Share it with a friend who might need this information too, because, trust me, constipation is more common than most people admit. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an easy, helpful tip for living better after 60. You deserve to feel good. You deserve comfort. And with just a few small changes, you can absolutely get there. Remember, your body hasn't given up on you. It just needs a little support, a little consistency, and a little kindness. Here's to smoother days ahead and to feeling more like you again. If you've ever struggled with constipation, you know how much it can steal from your day. It's not just about discomfort, it's about how it affects your energy, your mood, even your confidence. You might avoid going out, skip meals, or feel constantly distracted by that heavy, bloated sensation in your belly. It's easy to feel like your body is working against you. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to stay that way. These 5 foods we've talked about, each one is a gentle nudge in the right direction. They don't shock your system. They don't rely on harsh chemicals or synthetic fibers. They work with your body's natural rhythms, helping it do what it's designed to do. Move. The key is consistency. Eating prunes once a month or adding oats to your breakfast just now and then won't be enough. But when you make these foods a regular part of your day, when you treat your gut the way you treat a tired friend, with care and attention, you'll start to feel a shift. Think of it like a garden. If the soil's dry and hard, nothing grows. But when you water it a little every day, the roots begin to breathe and suddenly things start to bloom. Your gut is no different. It needs moisture. It needs nourishment. and it needs the kind of support that only real, whole foods can give. And here's something I want to emphasize. There's no shame in talking about this. Constipation is incredibly common, especially after 60. Our digestive systems slow down, our activity levels may change, and medications can affect how our bodies process food. It's not a sign of weakness or failure. It's just a part of the journey. And the more we talk about it, the more we can help each other feel better. I've heard from so many people who made just a few small changes and felt the difference. In just a few days, one woman told me she started every morning with a warm bowl of oats, topped with sliced banana and a spoonful of chia seeds. That one habit just one transformed her mornings. No more rushing to the bathroom, no more pain. Just a gentle, reliable rhythm that gave her back her peace of mind. Another gentleman added yogurt with live cultures to his lunch every day. After a few weeks, he noticed not only was his digestion better, but he was also sleeping more soundly. Why? Because when your gut is happy, your whole body starts to relax. You rest easier. You move easier. You smile more. It's all connected. And let's not forget about hydration. Water plays a crucial role in making these foods work effectively. Fiber needs fluid to do its job. So as you start adding these foods into your diet, make sure you're drinking enough water too. A glass with each meal, a sip between meals. Even herbal teas or warm lemon water in the morning can help keep everything flowing. This isn't about perfection. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet. You don't have to be healthy all the time. You just have to start. One bowl of oats, one ripe banana, one scoop of chia, one glass of water. Then you listen. You notice how you feel, and you build from there. And if you're still unsure, if you're wondering whether your situation is normal or if these changes will really help, it's always okay to check in with your doctor or a nutritionist. In fact, it's a smart move. But don't wait for someone else to fix it for you. You have more power than you think. The truth is, life after 60 can be filled with vitality and ease, but only if we take care of the systems that keep us going. And digestion is right at the top of that list. When your gut is working well, everything feels better. Your body feels lighter. Your brain feels clearer. And even your heart feels a little more at peace. So take this as your gentle reminder. You deserve to feel good. Not just once in a while, but every single day. You deserve mornings that start with ease, not strain. Meals that end in satisfaction, not discomfort. Days that feel full, energized, and free. And the journey can start with something as simple as what's on your plate. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people who might need this information. And if you know someone who's quietly dealing with these same struggles, share this video with them. You never know how much of a difference it could make in their day. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Have you tried any of these foods? Do you have a personal tip that works for you? Your story could be the encouragement someone else needs. And of course, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you don't miss future videos packed with simple, life-changing advice just like this. We are building a community here of people who want to live well, feel strong, and embrace every year with joy and purpose. Here's to better mornings, smoother days, and a gut that finally feels like it's on your side. You've got this.